Hello to everyone. This is Viewpoint on Noyan Tapan TV, and I am Benyamin Poghosyan. This time we will discuss the ongoing negotiations between Armenia and Azerbaijan on signing a peace treaty or treaty on restoration of relations between Armenia and Azerbaijan. In 2 weeks, the leaders of Armenia and Azerbaijan met twice, once on May 14 in Brussels and then on May 25 in Moscow at the margins of the summit of Eurasian Economic Union. However, if after the summit in Brussels, Charles Michel, the president of the European Council, made a statement emphasizing that Armenia and Azerbaijan recognized each other's territorial integrity, and for the first time also mentioning about areas of both Armenia and Azerbaijan, using 86,600 square kilometer for Azerbaijan and 29,900 square kilometer for Armenia. After Moscow meeting, which lasted only 20 minutes, the trilateral meeting between President Putin, President Aliyev and Prime Minister Pashinyan, there was no statement, despite the fact that there were rumors that probably Armenia and Azerbaijan are very close to come to an agreement on opening up of communications and restoration at least railroad rings between Armenia and Azerbaijan, which will allow Azerbaijan to reach Nakhichevan via railway, and also which would potentially allow Armenia to reach Islamic Republic of Iran via Nakhichevan via railway. However, there was no statement or no agreement reached in Moscow. Yes, there was an agreement that within a week the deputy prime ministers will meet again, but given the fact that the commission led by deputy prime ministers is working for more than 2 years, let's not forget that this commission was established back in January 2021 to work on the opening up of communications, then we may argue that the meeting in Moscow brought no results, and the agreement to have another meeting between deputy prime ministers, even if this meeting is going to happen, was just a gesture toward Russia to show that the meeting was not complete failure. However, after Armenia agreed to recognize territorial integrity of Azerbaijan back in October 2022 in Prague, and especially when Armenia agreed to recognize territorial integrity of Azerbaijan within 86,600 square kilometer, and when Prime Minister Pashinyan during the Council of Europe summit in Reykjavik on May 17 and also during his speech in Parliament on May 22 made a clear remark that yes, I am ready to recognize territorial integrity of Azerbaijan within Nagorno Karabakh, and that this 86,600 square kilometer includes Nagorno Karabakh. Many thought that peace agreement between Armenia and Azerbaijan is very close, because at the end of the day the key obstacle was the status of Nagorno Karabakh. And even after October 2022 Prague statement, there was a lot of discussions in Armenia, yes, that Armenia recognized territorial integrity of Azerbaijan within Almaty Declaration of 1991, but it had nothing to do with Nagorno Karabakh, because Nagorno Karabakh declared its independence in September 1991, and then independent referendum of independence took place in Nagorno Karabakh on December 10, 1991. Thus, 11 days before the Almaty Declaration was signed on December 21, 1991, Nagorno Karabakh, according to the laws functioning in the Soviet Union, left Azerbaijan, which means that recognizing Azerbaijani territorial integrity within Almaty Declaration had nothing to do with Nagorno Karabakh, and it did not mean that Armenia recognized Nagorno Karabakh as part of Azerbaijan. But, as I mentioned, after May 14 meeting in Brussels, and also during his press conference and also during his speech in Parliament, Nikol Pashinyan stated, yes, we recognize, Armenia recognizes territorial integrity of Azerbaijan, not only within Almaty Declaration, but within 86,600 square kilometer, which means including Nagorno Karabakh itself. Meanwhile, we see that still Armenia-Azerbaijan peace negotiations are far away from being concluded, and definitely question may arise, what is the reason why Armenia and Azerbaijan cannot sign peace agreement if Armenia agrees that Nagorno Karabakh should be part of Azerbaijan, and Armenia agrees that there should be no status of Nagorno Karabakh within Azerbaijan. So Armenia dropped demand for any autonomous status for Nagorno Karabakh within Azerbaijan, which means that Armenia agrees even not to come back to the 1988 situation. Let's not forget that in 1988 there was a Nagorno Karabakh autonomous region within Soviet Azerbaijan, and if Armenia now says that yes, I agree that Karabakh should be part of Azerbaijan without any status, it means that Armenia agrees that the situation should come back to nowhere, because never Karabakh was part of Azerbaijan without any status. But despite all these concessions, still sides are telling that yes, we are relatively close to the peace agreement. The Western actors involved in the process, the United States, European Union, they are making statements that yes, the agreement is within reach. President Aliyev also during in Moscow stated that yes, after Armenia recognized Karabakh as part of Azerbaijan, sides are closer to agreement, but still we have no agreement and there is no clear understanding when this agreement is going to be signed. One thing is clear, that no agreement will be signed during June 1st meeting in Chisinau, when Aliyev and Pashinyan again will meet, also with Charles Michel, with President of France Macron, and with Chancellor of Germany Scholz. Some may argue that the key reason why still we have no agreement is Armenia's demand for some international presence in Nagorno Karabakh, that this is absolutely unacceptable for Azerbaijan, because Azerbaijan fears that the international presence in Nagorno Karabakh would be the first step to transform Nagorno Karabakh into the Kosovo. It will be a long process, years, but at the end of the day, Nagorno Karabakh with international presence will end as Kosovo ended in 2008, declaring its independence. However, if we speak about negotiations, and we clear understands that Armenia made a lot of concessions, even unthinkable concessions. First, dropping its demand for Nagorno-Karabakh's independence, dropping its visions that Nagorno-Karabakh can never be part of Azerbaijan, then dropping its demand or its understanding that at least some autonomy, Nagorno-Karabakh should have some autonomy within Azerbaijan. Then to tell that, okay, after all these concessions, Azerbaijan cannot agree for the international presence in Nagorno-Karabakh, especially what Azerbaijan needs to do is to agree its own principle. No one is telling that, okay, there is a clear vision what this international presence should mean. Does it mean several thousand international peacekeepers with UN Security Council mandate, or maybe it mean like 20 or 25 European or observers or representatives of European Union or representatives of other international organizations deployed in Stepanakert, which can do nothing to prevent anything. So again, the rational question may arise. Why Azerbaijan is not ready to sign peace agreement with Armenia if Armenia agrees that Nagorno-Karabakh is part of Azerbaijan, and if Armenia agrees that Nagorno-Karabakh should have no autonomous status within Azerbaijan? The argument again is that, okay, Azerbaijan does not want to have international presence because of fears that this will transform Nagorno-Karabakh into another Kosovo is not reliable and it's not realistic. So the only rational explanation of Azerbaijani behavior, like to reject any steps towards a real signature of peace, despite the fact that Armenia made unthinkable concessions. The only rational explanation is that probably Azerbaijan does not want peace agreement at all. Maybe Azerbaijan believes that with or without peace agreement, after April 23, when Azerbaijan established checkpoint at the beginning of Lachin corridor, the game is over. So regardless Armenia signs peace agreement, or regardless if there is a peace agreement between Azerbaijan and Armenia, or there is no peace agreement between Azerbaijan and Armenia, Azerbaijan will continue to strangle Nagorno-Karabakh to push out Armenians. And probably Azerbaijan believes that later he could take also some territories inside Armenia, arguing that, okay, if there is a no peace agreement, it means there could be no process of delimitation and demarcation. And as far as there is no process of delimitation and demarcation, probably Azerbaijan believes that it could take more and more territories from Armenia itself. The process which Azerbaijan started in May 2021. But here it's another question. Okay, if Azerbaijan believes in this way, and if Azerbaijan thinks that it should take more and more territories from Armenia, then another question is how Armenia, or why Armenia is sure that the signature of peace agreement, even if there will be some mechanism of guarantees in this peace agreement, even if there will be some stipulation regarding the withdrawal of troops or the delimitation zone along Armenia-Azerbaijan border, about which Armenian authorities are speaking, why Armenian government believes that Azerbaijan will respect its international obligations if Azerbaijan violates the trilateral statement of November 10, 2020, and about which Armenian authorities are speaking. The last time Prime Minister Pashinyan stated during the summit in Moscow that Azerbaijan blatantly violates the November 10 trilateral statement. So now we have interesting situations, and despite all the concession which Armenia is ready to do, Azerbaijan rejects to sign a peace agreement. Frankly speaking, to demanding from Armenia to even drop its vision of this international presence in Nagorno Karabakh, which in reality probably will not save Armenians of Nagorno Karabakh, but will be a face saving for Armenian government itself. And this gives us an understanding that maybe Azerbaijan is not interested in signing any peace agreement and believes that even without peace agreement A, it will finish with Nagorno Karabakh. B, the absence of peace agreement will allow Azerbaijan to take more territories from Armenia by military means. This is all for today, and we will meet soon.